Welcome to the Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
And this is our weekly grocery haul. And where do we go this week?
We're starting off with Aldi.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. So, while we had a super small list because this is the last week of the month, and last week we bought 2 weeks worth. So this was mostly going to be a fill-in haul.
Yep.
We also did some going ahead and stocking up for Thanksgiving.
Yep.
And 12 days of Christmas treats videos that will be coming in December.
Yep.
Though I don't know if I actually bought anything for that. We'll see.
Okay.
But let's go ahead and start talking about what we did get.
Brussels sprouts.
Brussels sprouts. We are going to do a recipe that I thought sounded really good for Thanksgiving. That's roasted Brussels sprouts, but you put the Parmesan cheese on the bottom of the pan and the Brussels sprouts on top. So we're going to record that and do a recipe of the week video with it. And if we like it, then we'll do it for Thanksgiving again. So this one's going to be a holiday recipe that we're going to do as a side dish. So
Cherry pie filling.
because Joel's already decided that for Thanksgiving he wants cherry cheesecake.
Plastic cups.
Normally we don't buy things like that, but we expect company, and I just wanted to make sure I had enough cups for company. We bought these for the cornbread dressing and the turkey, and a lot of times we buy that from Dollar Tree, but it was only 95 cents at Aldi, so
Yep. There you go.
saved us 5 cents.
Pecans.
Yes, I'm going to also try a recipe that is sweet potato casserole. Sweet potato casserole that has the pecan filling top that you actually do in the slow cooker, which sounds amazing on Thanksgiving Day because that's one less thing you have to put in the oven when you got your turkey in the oven.
Heard.
So we're going to try that, and so we may do that as a recipe video as well.
Grape jelly.
Yep, our son needed grape jelly. Again, for the recipes that we're going to do for Thanksgiving and for the 12 days of Christmas, we needed sugar.
Almond milk.
You know, that's a staple in our house. And the last one time that we tried to get almond milk at Aldi, they didn't have the unsweetened original. They only had the vanilla. And, you know, there's certain recipes that you don't want to add the flavor of vanilla to, like your savory dishes. So it was good to see that back.
Yeah. Got some long grain and wild rice.
We know that for leftover turkey, we're going to make turkey and wild rice soup. We always do, so I went ahead and picked up wild rice, the wild rice for it.
Yep. Who lives in a pineapple under the sea? Pineapple.
I don't know who. No, I'm kidding. We did a trivia game one time, and the winning question that Joel had to answer was, who lives in a pineapple under the sea?
If you know, you know.
No, you know. It's like, I never get questions like that on trivia games.
Hamburger buns.
Yeah, like I said, normally we do get our hamburger buns at Walmart for 88 cents, but those are 79 cents. So I decided we would give those a try this week and decide if we like them, because he doesn't like their bread. So maybe he'll like the buns though.
We'll see.
And just some vitamin C for us for this week. Same thing with the pineapple. I was just in the mood for some fruit.
All right.
All right, so that is Aldi, and we have some more stuff to get at Walmart. Again, not a big list, but we're going to go and finish that up, and then we'll be done.
We'll be right back.
All right, we are back with our Walmart haul. Again, we're going to go ahead and show you like our household essentials. Normally, we don't show that in our hauls, but we got some deals on some of it, so we decided to go ahead and show you that.
Yep.
For instance, this, we have a $1 rebate off Ibotta for that, and you know, it's good to you know, have dishwasher cleaned every once in a while. Again, just like the cups that we mentioned in Aldi, we got that for if in case we do have company for Thanksgiving, just so I don't have to worry about keeping dishes clean for company. You saw our haul last week. I think we showed that last week that we bought some. But we bought some more this week because we had
we bougie that way.
rebate offers from check out 51 or Inbox Dollars. That was like $1.30 off each one of those. And if you caught our video this past week where we shared the brand name items that we always buy, you'll know that Arm & Hammer washer tabs is something that we always buy because I have sensitive skin and I know that doesn't irritate my skin. So when we have a rebate offer, we usually try to go for that. Here's an interesting thing for you. I'm going to just tell you this really quick. Always watch per ounce and per each items on things like washing machine tabs. And there are times when rebate offers or coupons look inviting, like it should be a really good deal. But this is one of those cases where it wasn't. We had a rebate offer for finished dishwasher tabs. And so when I put in the total of the dishwasher tabs, subtract $1 off of it for the rebate, and then divided it by the amount of tabs that was in the container, it was still a penny more per tab than the Cascade. If you check out our cherry cheesecake recipe video, you'll see why we got such a large pie crust and why we didn't get it all is because they don't have that size.
Creamer.
Yeah.
We got some nanners.
Yep.
Got 2 packs of bread because we eat a lot of bread.
Yeah, between their peanut butter and jelly sandwich, Jacob's peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and Joel's toast, they got their lot of bread.
Got some flour.
Yep. That's going to be various recipes for 12 days of Christmas treats and things like that.
Pizza Pringles.
They did not have the sour cream and onion, what's the brand name? Aldi, that's like the fake-in Pringles. Yeah. They didn't have the sour cream and onion, and he doesn't like the cheddar flavored ones, and that's the only one they had. Just Clancy's? Clancy's. Okay, if you go back to last year, we did a live stream where we showed our food prep for Thanksgiving. We did that the night before Thanksgiving. We showed how we use those to give our turkey a Cajun taste to it. So good.
Yep.
And so we wanted to go ahead and stock up one for Thanksgiving, one for Christmas, since they finally have them on the shelf.
Yep.
All right, tell them why you bought the small bag this week.
I bought the small bag now mainly because they went back up on the party size, on the family party size bag. So it was 1/2 cent cheaper for these than it was for the party size bag. But also, if you notice there at the top, for every bag of Cheetos you buy during the Christmas season, they're going to give a gift to Toys for Tots. So
he's taking one for the team and eating Cheetos.
Taking one for the team and eating some Cheetos
for the kids.
For the kids. That's right.
I had a rebate for I think it's 75 cents off of these in Ibotta, and I've never had the queso flavored. And Joel and I both thought that sounded like something we might want to try.
Yep.
We're having pulled pork from the freezer tonight
with French fries,
and we're gonna make homemade French fries.
And then we got some sweet potatoes.
The recipe that I mentioned at the Aldi haul about sweet potato casserole in the crock pot. It had mentioned using canned sweet potatoes, but I couldn't find any that weren't already in syrup or Splenda. So I just got the real ones. We're going to boil them or bake them and then put them in the slow cooker. Like I may do them one day, either boil them or bake them, mash them, put them in the refrigerator, and then the next day take them out, put them in the slow cooker with the ingredients that you use for the rest of the casserole and see if that works.
All right.
So that is all the haul. We will put the total that we spent at Aldi, which was 20 something.
Yeah.
Receipts over there.
It was $26.06.
$26.06 at Aldi, and then the total for the groceries. Only we keep our household essentials. We take that from a sinking fund. So the groceries itself, I think, was $33.73, and then it was $55 something, not counting tax for the household essentials. We don't have sales tax on our food. We only have sales tax on our household essentials here in Florida. So it's like 58 something probably counting the tax for the household essentials, which again comes out of a sinking fund, not out of our grocery budget. The total for our groceries for today was this, and then this amount right here, right there, that you're seeing right on the screen right there, is the amount that we had left for the rest of the month. And what we do with that amount is we actually move it to our sinking fund that covers our household essentials, so that if we have a day where we decide to buy 2 packs of washer detergent, we have money sitting there waiting for that.
Yep.
And so that's our whole grocery budget total for October. And next week when we do a grocery haul, it'll be November's budget.
Yep.
So, all right, let's move on to our meal plan.
All right, so we're going to do pulled pork.
That's right. That we've already cooked. It's been in the freezer. All we had to do was thaw it back out, and we're going to make some barbecue sauce and French fries to go with it.
Yep.
And tomorrow we're going to do our creamy chicken Lazone pasta.
Yep. The day after that, I'm off, so we're going to go out. Actually, we're probably going to the parks that day.
By the parks, he means Universal Studios. Yeah. So we'll probably be eating out that night. And the next night, we're going to have a pizza pasta, which is a try something new. By the way, if you see a little icon or the words recipe alert or something, or I'll put it right there, something, because last week my editing software wouldn't let me use my icon. It kept telling me that it didn't see it. It's right there, but it couldn't find it. So, technology. But anyway, pizza pasta is definitely one that we have not done before, and if you'd like to vote for that to be the recipe of the week, be sure to drop that down in the comments.
Yep.
Also, just as a side note, because we'll be showing some recipes for the holidays over the next couple of weeks, and also our 12 days of Christmas, we may not be doing any of these recipe of the weeks until the end of December or into January. So just because you vote for it doesn't mean that we have, and then you don't see the recipe, doesn't mean that we have forgotten it.
Yep.
Just means that we'll be showing it in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
So don't give up on us. They'll be showing back up soon. But we just want to make sure that we're showing you some holiday stuff.
Yep.
Anyway.
And then we have leftovers from, we're doing cheesy chicken.
Yes, which we have done that one.
Yep.
And then we're going to have the leftovers from that.
And then homemade pizza on Saturday, which is our Saturday night thing.
Our Saturday night thing. And then the next night is Halloween. We will be eating out that night. We always do. Because whether we go out somewhere or if we stay here and, give candy out to trick-or-treaters, we don't want to be like, also trying to cook a meal while we have people come to the door every few minutes or something like that.
All right.
All right, and that is the rest of the month. That takes us through October 31st. You may notice if you watched last week's video that we said some more meals that we're not actually saying this week, and that's just because with leftovers and things like that, it got stretched out and stuff like that. And we ended up not getting to a couple of them before October 31st, but that's okay. They will be used in November.
Yep.
So.
All right. So, drop us a comment below your vote for the recipe of the week. That'll be coming up on an upcoming Wednesday recipe video.
In a month or so, maybe.
Yeah. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell for updates when we upload new videos on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes on the weekend. You just never know. So, with that said, I think that's going to do it today for The Long Run with Joel and Christy. I'm Joel.
And I'm Christy.
Don't forget it's the long run. Give yourself a little grace.
Bye.